A brave new world unfolds. An evolution has begun. Welcome to the dawn of a new era in professional wrestling. With the most realistic fighting game ever. TNA Impact, the video game. You control all of your favorite TNA superstars. You are in command of all of your favorite TNA signature moves. Do you have what it takes to step inside the six-sided ring? Welcome to total non-stop action. TNA Impact, the video game, coming soon. This title not yet rated.
I'm here with Samoa Joe from TNA, and this is interview number 1 for nerdyblog.com. We're here at the TNA Impact video game event, showing a preview for the game. I wanted to know what impact have you had in the actual making of the video game?
Honestly, from a technical aspect, no. Midway, they definitely had the user in mind. They knew what they wanted to accomplish, what they wanted to do, and from a wrestling standpoint, a tremendous amount. Myself, AJ Styles, Jay Lethal, and Sanjay, definitely a lot of the guys got really involved with just the game making process. And, we're all avid gamers, and we wanted to make sure that it was something good that wrestling fans would really enjoy.
So when you came to the table with Midway, who's making the game, what were your first things that you wanted to see in the game?
We definitely, guys next door here, we definitely wanted it to be a fast-paced game. We wanted it to be more action-oriented. We wanted players in the field that, they had actual control of the match. A lot of the games out now, especially pro wrestling games that we were playing, you felt kind of disconnected, disconnected experience. It felt like kind of a thrown together collection of mini games that just kind of go through and do. And to us, we remember great wrestling games growing up. Versus the Fire Bros, the Giant Grams, and these games that really had really exciting, intense atmospheres. And, you never knew who was going to win, and had a little great back and forth as it flowed. And really were great to that team.
When they were making the game and you were seeing the outcome of certain ideas, did you ever see something and then go, that's not going to work? Or had like a differing idea and they actually went with that instead?
Not offhand, like a lot of smaller type of things, just moving and stuff like that. But work around the video game, and for the most part, it's been a real comprehensive process as far as us being involved and telling Midway how far to go with things, And they came up to us, they've asked us, hey, can we take it this far? And we've been like, yeah, I think so. I think it'd be fun for gamers, and I think still land with an air of realism. And I think that was just the main kind of changes, is kind of setting the reality level. Like, what can we get away with as far as video game medium? You can have guys fly on the ceiling if you want to, but we didn't want to get too far off track, and kind of came to this.
When you're playing the game, you played it?
Oh yeah, I played it here a couple times. I played the last few builds they put out. They're still tweaking, still working on things. It's going shaping up.
Do you prefer playing yourself, or is that a little weird for you?
You always prefer. Of course you prefer. You're in a video game. Let me put it this way. If you showed up and you were a character in a video game, you wouldn't play any video games. You would play yourself. You'd like to think you'd be the better person. You'd be like, I'll play my best friend. No. BS. The minute you get that thing, it's straight to you, and you want to try out yourself and see how good you are. So I was the first character that showed.
Have you ever been in any previous games?
A lot of the Fire Pro series and a lot of the TNA Coliseum series, a couple other games here and there. Most Japanese releases. Of course, they change the name ever so slightly, just to avoid the copyrights. But yeah, nonetheless, Samoan Beast, though, I doubt could have been anybody else, because nobody else zero win anything bad, wore brown tights, and did all this stuff there.
If we've seen the features that are involved in this game at this point, would there be any other feature that you'd like to see come into the game, like say a sequel?
I think with the sequel in general, of course, with a lot more motion capture, put a lot more moves, put a lot more wrestlers. It's a first effort, and I think put together to be really good. And I think it's working great. I think it's really fun. So just know TNA Impact 2 is already being talked about in the works, and whatever you felt might not have been included in the first one will definitely be in the second. And I mean, just more match variety. I think getting some more realistic arenas, especially now that we're traveling along the boards again. So I mean, you know, there's 22 million things I would love adding to the game, but you know, we did so much done in such a short amount of time. So hopefully, TNA Impact 2 will have even more image for the game.
Well, I thank you for doing an interview with NerdingBlog.com.
That's good.
I wish you well in your career.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Beyond prime time, beyond pay-per-view. For the first time, all of your favorite TNA superstars with all their signature moves. When you want it, where you want it, and you're in complete control. Step inside the six-sided ring. Welcome to total non-stop action. TNA Impact, coming to your video game system. This title not yet.
I'm here with Jaime Bencia from Midway, developing the game TNA Impact. And we're actually here taking a look at the preview build. They've shown us a bunch of moves, some matches involving all the wrestlers, and I wanted to do an interview with you to see your views on how was developing the game thus far.
Oh, I mean, as far as developing the game, it's been great. I mean, the more part, the guys in Midway LA, who are actually the more part group, have worked a tremendous amount, or have actually tried a tremendous amount to make this game as authentic of the TNA experience as possible. And over the last 3+ years, they've worked with TNA hand in hand to try and get as many assets from them, screenshots. We got a really great relationship with them to make the game as authentic to the TNA license as possible. So development's been great. I mean, we've been working with the Unreal Engine, which has been great. I mean, no real major issues there. But I mean, great it seems to be the perfect word for it.
When you first started, were you a fan of TNA?
Definitely. I mean, I've been a fan of wrestling since I was about 5 years old. And I actually started watching TNA, I think back in early 2005 when they really they weren't in Fox Sports quite yet. They had their weekly pay-per-views going on. So I was already a fan of AJ Styles and Monty Brown at the time. So yeah, definitely a fan back then, even before the actual game.
Did you see a lot of the developers actually become fans that weren't before?
Oh, without a doubt, without a doubt. I mean, I talked to people in the Moorpark office that weren't fans whatsoever, and they knew absolutely nothing about the license. But along the way, while they were watching either the pay-per-views or the big matches, they started falling in love with it. I mean, what's not to love, right? It's an incredibly fast-paced, really athletic type of wrestling federation, and it's incredible. It's hard not to actually fall in love with that federation.
When you were going through the development process, what were the biggest challenges involved with this game?
I mean, as far as development goes, I was a little bit more involved with the PS2 and Wii ports of the game. So that question's a little bit tough for me.
There's a little drama going on.
But the impression I get is I figured just trying to make sure the gameplay was as quick and responsive as That's kind of tough, right? I mean, you got wrestling, you got these crazy moves going on, you're trying to develop a reversal system, you got to implement all these animations. I think one of the big stories, actually, now that I think about it, was animation, because there's a tremendous amount of moves in the game, and a tremendous amount of animations that we had to actually create and actually get the game. So that was one of the biggest ones. I mean, you got to figure we were building this almost from scratch because we hadn't done a wrestling game before. So it was a tremendous amount of work to get all of that stuff up and running and working at 60 frames per second, which we've done. So,
when you were showing off the game out there, you were saying that it started off on Xbox 360 for development. The amazing part about our game is we're not even big enough for big enough to win.
Correct.
Well, yeah, and ports over to the PS2 sort of. Did you add any extra features like for the Wii, the motion controls?
Yeah, I mean, as far as the PS2 and Wii, to be honest with you, they're pretty much straight ports. They're being done by developers from point of view, and I'll be honest with you, they've done an incredible job with these ports. The actual look of these ports are amazing for the PS2 and Wii. I mean, there have been times, and you guys will eventually see this, when we actually show it. But there have been times where if the Xbox 360 version isn't around, people will think that the Wii version or even the PS2 version is the Xbox 360 version. It looks that good. Or at least in our opinion, looks that good. But as far as adding some content, no, it's pretty much a port. The one big thing, like you mentioned, is the Wii motion control. We try to get that in there and try to add some motions to the actual maneuvers themselves. Now, just to let you know, I'm sure people are going to be curious, what kind of motions we actually got on the actual Wii sticks. We decided that it's really important that we focus on some of the main things to be motions, but for the most part, let the player actually play with the buttons themselves. Because what we noticed in other games that weren't necessarily designed for the Wii, and they try to incorporate the Wii motion controls, it gets really difficult to do. It gets cumbersome to try and do moves for every little thing. You get kind of sick and tired of it. So we try to make it simplistic, but yet fun as well with the motion we have.
Take a little bit from, let's say, Samoa Combat.
No, I'll be honest, I don't think we necessarily look at Mortal Kombat. I know they tried really hard to actually incorporate a lot of the motions, but if you look at Mortal Kombat, a lot of their stuff is really simple, right? It's left, right, up, down. And that's kind of what we got too. We have left, right, up, down, circle stuff. We got both controllers doing motion. Like right now, for example, we have both controllers doing this kind of motion. They actually do a grab type of motion. So it tries to follow that a little bit. So I guess in some ways we kind of did follow MK a little bit.
For those players that don't want to use motion controls, will they be able to switch over to just
No, unfortunately there's too much stuff going on, too many maneuvers that we couldn't just put it on the remote. But what we are doing is we're going to try and support the classic controller. We're in the process of seeing if we can do it. I mean, it's not a matter of if. We can definitely do it. But we're seeing what some of the technical limitations can be. We're pretty confident we're going to get the classic controller.
If you have that one bad piece,
speaking of limitations, what features in the game did you want on there that you just couldn't get in there in time for release?
Well, one of them was definitely like what was mentioned, outside while I was demoing was lockdown. I know a lot of people kind of asked about the steel cage. We just didn't necessarily have time for some of that stuff. We want to really place a large amount of focus on gameplay. We want to make sure the animations are smooth. We want to make sure the gameplay is incredibly fun, fast, and responsive. We want to make sure that the video actually plays at a crisp 60 frames per second. That was really important for more.
That was an in-house problem. If you listen to that, actually, Damien was on it. I listened to that. And you can literally listen to that. Finding the road.
There is a little bit of talk about
we tried to
what features are you looking for?
And at the same time, though,
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's been necessarily discussed. I know there's some wish lists going on. Everybody has their wish list. Obviously, lockdown, the cage matches would be on there. Maybe expanding some of the creative player to really, bring clothing in there, because I don't think we're necessarily going to have clothing. We're going to have clothing, but nothing incredibly elaborate, right? And I think, I'm sure they want to focus more, we're going to want to focus more on adding more aerial maneuvers and reversals. I mean, there's a lot we could do out there. There's a lot of, big wish list stuff. Online, for example, online's going to be fun because we're going to give the players the ability to actually play any type of wrestling match that's available against their friends. But eventually, we're going to try and focus more on maybe even adding tournament modes, that kind of stuff that unfortunately we just didn't have the time or enough time to focus on continuing.
When it comes to online play, a lot of people have been asking about downloadable content. Are you going to be trying to use that in the Xbox 360?
That's definitely something that's being considered right now. I know we're kind of creating a list as far as what we may or may not want to do. Nothing's been announced about that yet, so we're definitely considering it. I mean, it's a huge market. Downloadable content is a huge market, so but it's going to be a matter of what kind of content fans want. It's going to come down to what fans want. So I mean, if I were a fan, I would make sure that once they get the game, start telling us what you want, and we'll try to make sure we get it for you.
Are we going to see the divas in this version?
I think the only real diva we have in there is Christy Hemme, and she's going to be in the story. So she's going to be a part of the story.
A lot of people like that. when you're going through years of playing the game, if you could actually edit the...
I honestly don't read anything. I just read our board and read what the others are saying about whatever
WWE game for
I don't read the news. I let them read the news. Just tell me what he's
now they decide not to
you have a good board.
Yeah, and it's been a long time since they've done that. I believe it's not something we're going to go into right now because it's something we're little by little trying to give the fans. You know, we have to kind of piecemeal it a little bit. But as of right now, I don't believe we're going to be able to actually manipulate it. You might be able to create a copy of them and then kind of do it from there. But actually manipulating characters, I don't think we'll be able to.
Okay, and you said that there's no definite date yet. I heard online.
No, right.
First.
We're saying right now summer of this year, but no actual specific definite date right now.
Are you gonna have a special edition release, like something like that?
Right on top.
I don't know. You know what? We do have a couple of things planned. We can't talk about it right now, but it's definitely going to be some pretty cool stuff, and I think the fans are definitely going to
Well, thank you for your time.
No problem.
And this has been another interview.
There are moments when time stands still. When history unfolds.
Unbelievable! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new era in TNA.
When we are bound by the magnificence of one singular event.
TNA takes it to another level.
Immortal accomplishments by mortal men. Memories that forever echo through time. This is more than sport. This is where dreamers become legends.
Ow! He killed him!
We watch with bated breath. With awe. We sit nervously on the edge of our seats and scream.
Listen to this crowd! Oh my God! Oh my God!
We pray for that one moment.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! What? You know what this is? You know what this is? This is pride. This is guts.
These are their faces. This is their moment. Boys will become men. Men will become warriors. And these warriors will take the next step on the road to immortality. And now, TNA Wrestling and Midway Games presents TNA Impact, the video game. Rated T for Teen.